Lily couldn't sleep. The moon hung in the sky like a silver coin, and the world outside her window was quiet and still. She sighed, wishing for an adventure more exciting than counting sheep. Just then, a great, silent shadow swooped down and landed on her windowsill. It was an owl, with feathers like soft velvet and enormous, wise eyes that twinkled like the stars. "Good evening," he hooted softly. "I am Professor Hoot. I hear you're in need of an adventure." Lily gasped, her sleepiness vanishing in a puff. "An adventure? For me?" Professor Hoot nodded his head. "Indeed, for you and your brother Tom. The Midnight Library is now open, and the stories are getting restless." Lily tiptoed to her brother's room. "Tom, wake up. An owl is here to take us to a library." A moment later, two children in pajamas were soaring through the cool night sky, holding tightly to Professor Hoot's soft, strong back. The wind whispered secrets in their ears. Professor Hoot landed gently before the tallest, whitest tree they had ever seen. A warm, golden light glowed from a round door in its trunk, and the sound of rustling pages whispered from its leaves. "Welcome," said the owl, "to the Midnight Library." They stepped inside, and their jaws dropped. The library was even more magical than they could have imagined. Books of all shapes and sizes flew through the air like colorful birds, their pages fluttering. Shelves spiraled up into the high branches, filled with endless stories. "In the Midnight Library," Professor Hoot explained, perching on a low branch, "the stories don't just sit on the shelves. They live and breathe." As he spoke, a small, leather-bound book with a picture of a dragon on the cover hovered right in front of Tom. The book opened, and with a puff of sparkly smoke, a tiny, emerald-green dragon flew out. It zipped around Tom's head, leaving a trail of shimmering dust before landing gently on his shoulder and giving a little, happy squeak. Another book, this one the color of the deep blue sea, floated over to Lily. As its pages opened, the scent of salt and sunshine filled the air, and shimmering, colorful fish made of pure light swam in a graceful circle around her feet. Soon, the air was filled with magic. Knights in shining armor practiced their swordplay in a clearing. Mischievous fairies giggled from the high shelves, and a friendly bear in a waistcoat offered them a pot of imaginary honey that tasted surprisingly real. "It's almost dawn," Professor Hoot said gently as the magic began to fade. "The library must close." He handed them a small, plain-looking book. "This one is for you. It's empty." Lily and Tom looked confused. "So you can fill it with your own adventures," the owl explained with a wink. Back in their beds, with the first light of morning peeking through the curtains, Lily and Tom held their new book. They knew that even when the world seemed quiet and still, 1,000 adventures were always waiting, right inside the pages of a book.